Hello, Sister Goons. My name is Alex, and welcome back to South Park: The Stick of Truth. Now, if you read my community post, you'd know that my voice isn't doing all that well. It's somewhat shot, and um mucus and stuff keep coughing, but I figured just try to keep the energy kind of low. Don't overreact to stuff for this video. It should be okay, especially for one that goes over 20 minutes. And I did have to cut a fair bit of stuff out, but anyway, so in the last video we managed to get the goth kids to become part of our allies. But now we're left with a choice. Do we go back to the humans or do we stay with the elves? Sorry. And personally, I always side with the elves because they have better stuff. The characters are better there. And also, if you remember, during the first act of the game, we had a couple times where Jimmy would stammer. Well, this is the last time that he does that. Well, like as a joke. So, yeah, this goes on for like a full minute. Well, almost. Like, you can't skip it, okay? You were able to do that back in the first act of the game, but now you can't, so, he does eventually get what he wants to say across, but, it just takes some time. Anyway, so, we're up here at the ranch because Jimmy... Sorry. Jimmy wants a flute that will enhance his bardic abilities, so we kind of need to do that. Sorry about that. Anyway, so the only way that we're gonna get the flute is by going in the barn. And you can't go in here any earlier than this point of the game, except for immediately when you unlock Jimmy as a friend. Yeah, no shit, Jim. So, this fight is really not that bad. I mean, like, if you have a weapon that does a piercing to both sides and can attack twice for high damage, like what I do right now, it's a cakewalk. Especially if you have a speed potion. Like, I didn't even get to use Jimmy that time. But, I mean, there's always a next time, right? But, yeah, we're mainly going to be sticking with, side quests for now. And maybe we'll get back into the main story next week. Maybe. I don't really know. And you can get that little thing, but you need the final power-up that we're going to get later. But, try to keep that in the back of your mind. Just sorry about that. I always like Jimmy's little tune on the flute. Sorry, I'm just bumping into things today. Anyway, now that that's taken care of, we can go on back to Al Gore, which I believe... Actually, do I go to Al Gore? Or do I take care of the other side mission? because I don't fully remember. Oh wait. Oh wait. Well. Oh right. I was debating on what I wanted to do. So yeah. And probably a waste of time. But honestly, I don't really care. At least not for this video. Okay, so now that we got all of the Man Bear Pig sensors up, we can head back to Al Gore, and then he's gonna tell us to go to his to his base, which is in the U Store It, so he can give us more directions on what to do with Man Bear Pig. Also, those zombies are also around town for not only experience, but also because of a side quest that we're going to get into later. So, first thing that we need to do is to head underground and set up a defibrillator, which is what the game calls it, not me. To I want to say triangulate the thing, but we're also going to be spending either most or the rest of the video down in the sewer. Oh, Christ. Anyway. Technically, you can go into the sewer a lot earlier. Well, actually, you can come here a lot earlier, actually, now that I think about it. I just didn't, because I'm dumb. But we also have this little thing for Mr. Slave, which we can get into for the next video, but, you know, it is what it is. There's also some character-specific stuff, but you need certain items in order to get in there. And I don't remember what's even in there anyway, so, you know. Okay, so now that we're in the sewer, you can't get in here, you can't explore most of it until you have the anal probe, which thankfully we do, you know. And the sewer is a fairly dangerous place because it mainly has rats, and it's where most of the hobos for the mayor's side quest are at. So, you know, once you set up that device, you'll get an instant boss fight with a rat, and you know, it's nothing too difficult. And it was then I realized that this weapon the longsword I have has properties where it lets me attack again, which is really cool, especially for this area of the game where you can take care of most of the encounters in, like, without needing to what's the word I'm looking for? You don't need to switch over to your buddy in order to take him out. You can just stay as a new kid. But anyway, so this is a side quest. This is for a summon. Well, any fan of South Park will tell you about Mr. Hanky, who's their Christmas character. Now, this was before some of the more modern stuff, so there's any jokes with him that are in poor taste, then I do apologize for that, but you know, this was like a decade ago, so you know. That being said, um, um, Mr. Hanky has a quest for us, which is to find his 3 kids and bring them back home because his drunk wife isn't really doing much. And I really do pity the man for putting up with that stuff. So anyway, main enemies are gonna be rats and some hobos. So you may want to strap in for that. And boom, see? You see that? It was His weapon is really good. Now, I'm just gonna interject for things that I kind of find funny because I'm just now realizing that this may not be very interesting. Just hearing me cough uh, or somewhat struggle to breathe. So yeah, I'll just chime in where I think is kind of funny. So I'll see you guys then.
This will be my greatest performance. Don't forget to tip your serving winch. Huzzah! I'm getting hungry. Can't you take a joke? You guys have been great.
Thanks, kid. My drunk-ass mom sent me to get more eggnog and I got lost. See ya.
Oh, here we go. This is for uh this is a penis mouse, which is for
New material?
the Jimbo and Ned side quest. It's nothing really spectacular, especially if you have things that make it bleed. But it is kind of funny because like if you know your South Park history, then you know exactly whose penis is on the mouse. But yeah, no, it is pretty funny.
First in my hero poem.
Like like sorry, male humor is pretty much uh uh dick and fart jokes, so sorry if you're expecting more a highbrow comedy, but yeah, you know.
Hope we can find those nuggets. Can't you take a joke? Thank you. I'll be here all fortnight.
Shoo, you rat bastards! Help! They're after my nut! Uh-oh! You made their mama angry!
How's everybody doing tonight? Good? Huzzah!
Thanks so much, mister! I was afraid those rats were gonna get me, and I was gonna end up a floater!
We really know how to draw a crowd.
What I do?
Another feather in my cap.
Oh boy, it's the crab people. And we also got a one-time enemy, fruit bats. Now, I think that fruit bats can heal each other, but I'm not too sure on that. I never really wanted to give it a test to see if that's true, but you know. They are pretty weak with the setup I have now, so
The loot is mightier than the sword.
you know, it is what it is, and we can't get that crab, and we can't get the crab person until we get our final fart upgrade, and the fruit bats are actually one of the things for Jimbo and Ned's hunting trip thing. let's say it's a hunter's guide. Sorry. And I got a level up, which is pretty good. And I believe this is where I get a new ability, but I'm not too sure. Yeah. But it's one that I don't really use, so Though, here it is. So just set the blood orange right there. The bat will pop in and just just go to town on it. Ugh. Sorry, mucus. Yep. The fruit bag can heal itself, but it doesn't get rid of the bleeding status. So if you have elemental abilities like freezing or burning, it's good to go. Though I probably should have done a cure potion earlier, but that's whatever. So, for this one, my hope was that it was weak enough for that move to work, but it didn't. So, anyway, so just one more hit and it's dead. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, that's basically gonna do it for this video. As soon as we head on up to the surface and go back down to Mr. Hankey's place, which isn't all that far, to be honest. So, just use the fast travels to help just to help alleviate some time. But anyway, so I think I'm just gonna wrap this up for me. Here. So, if you did enjoy the video for whatever reason, I don't expect you to like this one because of my voice. But if you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and if you're new around, subscribe to the channel. The next milestone that we'll be celebrating is 500 subscribers, and if possible, I would like to hit that by June, which I have confidence that we can do. So, anyway, Social Goons, until next time, remember, reach for the stars.
Against bosses, of course. I might have shit for brains, but I'm not stupid, and I can't help you more than once per day. Just like I can't help anyone who won't help themselves with rehab.
Hey, Big Nose, you should consider having some work done.